Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Welcome to my YouTube channel where we do a daily crossword puzzle. Today we've got the Saturday Stumper. The crossword puzzle edited by Stanley Newman, meant to be more difficult than your typical New York Times Saturday or Sunday puzzle. I have struggled a lot with the Saturday Stumper over the last month or so. Last week I was able to solve it with no hints in around 38 minutes or so, I think. Let's see how we do today. The constructor is Kate Chin Park. I don't think I've done a Kate Chin Park puzzle before, so we'll see how we go. And all the clues, or most of the clues, will be very deliberately misleading. So with every clue, I'm thinking, what else could that mean? One across is develop a crush with a question mark. So crush can mean a lot of different things there. One, get me into the puzzle there. One down is vast. Not sure. Two down is cable transmission medium. No, three down is pre-treatment target. An ache might fit. Four down, blank line. Nope. Five down, worked as much wood. You see, I'm not going to get much in the grid. It'll probably be a while before I start filling in the grid, so I suggest you watch this on double speed. Worked as much wood. How do you work wood? How much wood would a woodchuck work? If a woodchuck worked wood, I don't know. Six down, conclusion of many scheduled deliveries. Delivery can be a speech. So is a conclusion of a speech. Why is it a scheduled delivery? I don't know. Seven down, posse, essentially, is a group of people. No. That might be the answer. Eight down, in the bargain. Two. You got this two also in the bargain? Could be. That was eight down. Nine down is amazing creation. Maize spelled like the corn. A corn in creation. So it might have corn in the answer. A popcorn chain or something like that. Develop a crush. That might end in a T-E, A-T-E or something. 15 across is broad-minded approach. 17 across is collaborative cloud creation. No, 19 across, a small thing in a hole. A peg goes in a hole. 20 across, big thing in a hole. Don't know what those are. And 23 across, venerable figure skating move. This is probably just a straightforward answer, but I don't know what it is. Lutz and Axel or the figure skating moves, I know. There's a Salchow, isn't there? That might fit. Trying to think of the last time I watched figure skating during the Olympics. I think Salchow is a thing. 22 down. Visionary artist with her first SoCal solo exhibition in 2026. Don't know. Let's try this corner. 10 across, pitiful amount. No. 10 down is G, frequently. G can be a thousand of something. It can be a note, a musical note. 11 down, bit of kidlit. Nope. 12 down, subject of the Tune in Yesterday encyclopedia. Tune in Yesterday. Is that some kind of history blog or something? Maybe it's about the old radio shows. Tune in yesterday. You're listening to old radio shows or reading about them in an encyclopedia. I'm going to guess radio here. This is a guess. I don't like to guess for the Saturday Stumper because I often throw myself off. But I'm going to risk this one. 13 down, endure no longer. 14 down is public works. 10 across is pitiful amount, like a pittance. Just not clicking. 16 across, early SCTV breakout star. So a lot of the early Saturday Night Live folks came from SCTV, Second City Television. Martin Short was one. Eugene Levy came from there. Catherine O'Hara. It might be Catherine O'Hara. 18 across, mixing consoles control. A mixing consoles control. I'm thinking of the soundboard in a music studio. It would have slides or knobs at the controls. I don't know what would it have. D as the middle letter. 21 across, bubblegum kin. Bubblegum can be the bubblegum or also a kind of pop music or probably other things. Something you chew. Tobacco? No. G frequently. Bit of kid lit. This might be the title of a children's book. Endure no longer. To end. To give up. To cease. And public works. 25 across. That's the loaded appetizer offerings. You can get loaded almost anything. Loaded fries. Loaded tots. Something like 4-letter side that might be loaded at a bar or something like that. Endure no longer. Public works. No, okay, I think tots might be right though. 29 across, unfortunate admission. Admission can be to confess something or to let somebody in somewhere. 26 across, tabloid nickname of the 80s. Don't know. 31 across, range from the Tatar. Fort Ridge. A mountain range in the Tatar region that means ridge. I'm not sure about that. 37 across, erstwhile home for a paper tiger. No. 26 down is one of les 12 apôtres, the 12 apostles in French. So we're probably looking for the French name of one of the apostles. Luke, Saint Luke, was one of the. Was Luke an apostle or just an evangelist? Luke might not be an apostle. I'm not sure that Luke was. So we had Peter, James, John, Matthew, and then it gets confusing. I'm not sure. 12 down, water, now mostly desert. Why is water in quotation marks? Now mostly desert. No. 28 down, end of many Scottish town names. Ness, Inverness, Aberdeen. Is there Dean and a lot of names? I don't know. Tabloid nickname of the 80s. Range from the Tatar for Ridge. 37 across is erstwhile home for a paper tiger. 41 across, commencement wear, usually bought. Commencement, probably a graduation here. You buy a cap and gown. Cap and gown is the only thing you would wear to commencement, specifically, right? Must be gown, I guess. I think I rented mine when I graduated from high school and college. 38 down is followers following. Followers following. $23 down, big name in confessional poetry. Sounds like an interesting genre. I'm not familiar with it. Okay, if gown is right, Scottish town names ending in O. And water, now mostly desert. Not sure what that is getting at. 44 across is upper chamber. Could be the atria in the heart. I think that's plural. Let's come back to that. 45 down, it's in much stained glass. I think stained glass has lead in it, or do they use ink to make the colors? I don't know. 33 down, the Winton bullet from 1902 was an early one. 32 across is 5-ton hunter. So we're looking for a predatory animal that weighs 5 tons and has 4 letters in its name. I'm going to guess orca. That is just a guess. Conclusion of many scheduled deliveries. No, 33 down, the Winton Bullet. 24 down, what BrieandBaskets.com curates. Brie and Baskets, I think it's cheese baskets. They curate charcuterie, cheese plates, gift baskets. No. 42 across. That's the final word. That sounds dishy. A final word. What is a final word other than amen? A word you use to end something. Why does it sound dishy? It sounds like a dish, like plate or cup or bowl. Is bowl a final word? No. 44 across, upper chamber. Take that A out. Sure, I've looked at these. 34 across, where rushing is encouraged. You rush to get into a fraternity, maybe, frat. 30 down, destination near OAK, that's the airport code for Oakland, and San Francisco is right across the bay, SFO. Pretty confident about that. 35 down is metaphorical ropes. Or think about the ties that bind or something like that. 36 down, Rodin's thinker. That's a sculpture that Rodin sculpted. That's the guy sitting with his head on his chin on his fist there. What is a four-letter word for that? The thinker. Rodin's thinker. Or Rodin was French, I think. What would Rodin think with? His brain or his head? Tête. Maybe that's what this is. That's a typical Saturday Stumper clue right there. Rodin's thinker is tête. 40 down, gendered issue. No, erstwhile home for a paper tiger. There's some kind of forest? No, that doesn't fit. Duo, multiple. So duo is a group of two people or things. You multiply that to get four or six or eight. But that would be octet, sextet. I don't know. 46 across, let out. No, 51 across is on sale at the moment. And 44 across, that's the upper chamber, which I think might be atria. 45 down would be, it's in much stained glass. Red is a frequent color used in stained glass. I don't know about that. 48 across, rush order. Just ASAP might be something that appears on an invoice or an order form for a rush order. That seems a little straightforward for a Saturday Stumper, but I'm going to leave it in for the moment. Matter of opinion for 53 across. Nope, 59 across. Common Tupperware. Contents, leftovers, salad. Nope. 63 across. Be what you're not. Is that advice or synonym for posing as something, pretending? Nope, 65 across. Whom a congressional caucus has advocated for since 2021. I don't know that. Since 2021. 48 down, traditional supporters of choirs. I sing in a choir. We stand on risers or tiers. The supporters of choirs would be the financial supporters, patrons, or no. 49 down, you're preaching to the choir. I agree. No. 50 down, trouble-free. 23 down is big name in confessional poetry. 54 down, what an Eliot novel isn't about. I have no idea there. Okay. Matter of opinion. Be what you're not. I don't know who this congressional caucus is referring to. It's in much stained glass. 51 across is on sale at the moment. It's in stock. Maybe. Why would it be only on sale at the moment? Because it happens to be in stock right now. When it runs out of stock, it won't be on sale anymore. It won't be for sale anymore. Maybe. The Winton Bullet. An early... What would a bullet be? Some kind of fast-moving... something. A race car? No. 61 down is Bubble Bath Beauty brand. Don't know. 52 down, like a heat. A heat in a track meet. Timed. 39 down. This is our era. 47 down, multiplicity metaphor. They're multiplying like schmooze. The Shmoo was an old cartoon character from like the 30s or 40s. There's a line in the movie Frank Sinatra movie, On the Town, where they're being chased by police and says, are we losing them? No, they're multiplying like schmooze. Just based on that line in the movie, I think the answer might be shmoo. It's a metaphor for things that multiply quickly. 62 down, partner in the Human Genome Project. Don't know. 56 down, assumed name, essentially. A mask, kind of metaphorically rather than essentially. 57 down, teen suffix for screen. Don't know. 58 down, again, it's in much stained glass. 56 across is receptivity metaphor. You are as receptive as a cup, an empty cup waiting to be filled, an empty urn waiting to be filled. Not sure. 60 across is be sporadic. Come and go might fit. I'm not really confident about shmoo. It is sporadic. It comes and goes. Kind of like that. Let's put that in. We'll leave in shmoo for the minute, for the time being, though. Come and go. See if that helps with anything. 64 across, alpine neighbors. Is this another mountain range in Switzerland or France or Italy or Austria? The Dolomites, I think, are in Italy. 66 across, commute communally. No. Maybe this is a racing car for the Winton Bullet. I have never heard of the Winton Bullet, but 1902 is around when the automobile was first invented, so I think racing car fits there, both with the timeline and the name Bullet. 61 down. Bubble bath. What beauty brand makes bubble bath? I just don't know. Commute communally. To ride together or ride along with each other. Opie is a brand of nail polish. Maybe they make a bubble bath or a nail polish called bubble bath. The Apennines are an Italian mountain chain. I think it has two P's, though. I'm not sure. See, that's why I don't like to put things in until I'm sure, because I don't want to put in Apennines because I'd have to change time, and then I might have to change in stock. Shmoo, I'm probably going to have to change for come and go. 39 down. This is our era. Our time has come. It's here. 62 down, partner in the Human Genome Project. National Institutes of Health, sound like they might be involved in that. Maybe. 56 down, assumed name. A screen-ager could be a modern teenager who's been raised on looking at screens. Screen-ager is a word I've heard before. So that is a suffix that can go on the end of screen that means teen. I think that's what that is. Commute communally, to ride together. No. Drive for 50, no, receptivity metaphor. You're as receptive as a, no, 55 across. This is dry. Dry blank. Dry ice. Let's take out schmooze. We'll make this come and go. There are oceans of whatever it is you're talking about that is in multiples. Yeah, maybe. Ride share for commute communally. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This is our era. What era are we in? The Pliocene? I think this is a word like that. The something Ocene era. I've heard it's called the Pleistocene or the Anthropocene. I don't know what era we're in right now. Let's try Apennines for the Italian mountain chain. 1P and 2 N's. I think it might be it. That does give us National Institutes of Health for the partner in the Human Genome Project. Assumed name. Edna? Oh, I think this is a cryptic crossword style hidden. Essentially, the essence within the phrase assumed name, we have the last letters of assumed, the first letters of name, and we get Edna. I think that's what is going on here. Lend me your ear, be receptive to me, maybe, and maybe rose as a color or a substance or as a subject of the artwork in stained glass, I guess. I think that's right. Okay, come and go. Apennines right here. I think this corner is done. The something Ocene era this is our era. Let out. Go free or set. I was let out. When I am let out, when I go free, could that work? This would be an F. That doesn't work with the K, does it? Bit of kid lit could be some kind of book. Let out. Is it open something? 35 down. Metaphorical ropes. You were set free. You were loosed. You were let out. You were loosed. Yes. Who loosed the dogs? As the song doesn't say. Metaphorical ropes. Okay, duo is probably just the Italian word for two here. And if you multiply duo by quattro, you would get otto, the Italian word for 8. I think that's what that is. Gendered issue for 40 down. A mod gendered issue. I'm going through the alphabet in my mind for 35 down. Metaphorical ropes. Show you the ropes. Teach you the acts. No. ABCs? Ah, okay. We're not using Italian. I think we're using Latin prefix. Duo is a prefix in Latin. Can mean two. The metaphorical rope. Show me the ropes. Tell me the ABCs. So put an octo here. Okay. Then erstwhile home for a paper tiger. Engendered issue. A, B, D, E, F, G. Is God a gendered issue? I, J, K. Mod. You think about if you modify something according to gender? Nod. Pod. Rod. Sod. Todd. Bod. What? Okay. Could be just about anything. And I don't know what the erstwhile home for a paper tiger is, so I think we'll have to get that. 42 across. Final word that sounds dishy. Could this be chow? A final word of a conversation could be ciao. I'll see you later. Ciao bella. Going back to Italian here. And it sounds like chow, like C-H-O-W, food. So it kind of sounds dishy in that sense. Holocene is an era that may be what we were in. And maybe this is Calvin and Hobbes. Erstwhile home for a paper tiger. Hobbes was the tiger in the Calvin and Hobbes comic strip. So he was a paper tiger. And sod. S-O-D. Sod. Sod like sod like soil? Planting sod? How is that a gendered issue? I'm not sure what that is, but I think Calvin and Hobbes is right. So let's play off that. 26 down. One of les deux apôtres. Let's try Luke. I guess, was Luke an apostle? I don't know. I think it's probably right. 27 down. Water. Now mostly desert. 28 down. End of many Scottish names. Town names. Big name in confessional poetry. No, tabloid nickname of the 80s. Ural is a mountain range that probably includes the Tatar region. Okay. Is this the Aral Sea, maybe, which has dried up over the years? Let's take out gown. Aral Sea. Sylvia Plath is a poet I've heard of. Maybe she's known for confessional poetry. I can't tell you that for sure. Is this Lady Di, Lady Diana, before she became Princess Di? Would have been in the tabloids in the 80s. Okay. Dal, end of many Scottish town names. Dale. What is something you buy for commencement? Lays? Flower garlands? 38 down is followers following. I don't know. 44 cross, upper chamber. I'm going to try atria. Your follower could be an ist, a follower of somebody would be that person ist. I'm a whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to try commencement wear. Do people wear leis to graduation because they're going on vacation after? Maybe. Dale. That could be a Scottish town name ending. Okay, I'm going to hope that's right. What is this? What? 24 down. What? Brieandbaskets.com curates. I must have something wrong here. 9 down, amazing creation. Has something to do with corn. A tostada. Visionary artist with her first. So I would take out Salchow, but what's 6 down? Conclusion of many scheduled deliveries. Let's see if we can finish off the bottom half of the puzzle, then we'll go back up to the top. Matter of opinion. Could it be a sampling of like an opinion survey? Polling. Polling is something to do with the matter of opinion, with measuring opinion. Okay. 59 across, common Tupperware contest. Try salad. That might be right. Be what you're not. And whom a congressional caucus has advocated for since 2021. Traditional supporters of choirs. Apses are parts of church. Maybe the choir loft is built on an apse. Think of an apse as more of a small niche kind of thing. I don't know. So am I. I agree. You're preaching to the choir. Trouble-free. All okay. To emote can be to act. Maybe. An Eliot novel is not about IDK. Is there a congressional Sith? Oh, there might be a Sikh caucus to advocate for the Sikh ethnic group. Okay, then all okay. So emote for be what you're not. I think it's being used in the sense of stage acting here. Emote kind of means overact, I think. But stand there and portray emotion. Pretend to be something you're not. And then Ides. Is Middlemarch a T.S. Eliot novel? But that's not about the Ides of March, maybe? I don't know. That might be a pun on Ides of March and Middle March. Ides of March is the middle of March. Okay, I'm going to guess that is right. All right, that's 2 corners of the puzzle done, plus a good chunk of this center section. I'm sure I've got something wrong here. Hernias? Do we curate hernias at brieandbaskets.com? No, that doesn't. Are they some kind of flowers? Okay, well, let's keep going. Maybe here, this corner. 10 across. Pitiful amount. 10 down is G, frequently. 11 down, bit of kidlit. So a chapter book is a milestone in children's reading when you get your first chapter book. Let's try that. Endure no longer. I can endure this no longer. I wrest it from your hands. No. Public works. A scrap. You're leaving me the scraps, the pitiful amount of whatever it is you're talking about. Okay. Is this sol? In the solfege scale? Do, re, mi, fa, sol. That is a, maybe they are sols. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. If you start on C with do as C, then G would be a sol, or so. Let's try that. Mixing consoles control. A ladle? Endure no longer. To arrest our bubblegum kin. And public works. Parks. Might be public works? No. Oh, maybe it's is it a shade of pink? If you aren't, you are not existing. You endure no longer. You aren't. Fader is part of a mixing console to fade down the volume. Then G is, G can be a hard G, G, or a soft G, G. G, there was a Sesame Street song about it. G Grover, G George. Let's try hot pink as a shade of pink that might be akin of bubblegum pink. G can be soft or hard, so I think that's what that is. Is this Yoko Ono? Visionary artist. 2026 seems a little bit late for Yoko Ono to be having her first SoCal exhibition. Amazing creation. An unfortunate admission. I lose. You're admitting that you lose. That's unfortunate, I guess. I can't figure out what I've got wrong here. I want to change it all and just start over, but I'm afraid to do that. Okay, develop a crush. Like a boa constrictor crushing its prey, or might end in ATE. 15 across is broad-minded approach. Open door policy. Nope. Collaborative cloud creation. And small thing in a hole, going with big thing in a hole here. Okay, look at the downs again. Vast, large, big, deep, like the ocean. 2 down, cable transmission. Medium. Can things be transmitted in HD or HDTV? Would that make sense? Pre-treatment target. We're going to pre-treat, I think it's an ache or a pain. Do you pre-treat pain? Blank line in a line. Worked as much wood. Sawed. Let's take out Sal Chow. This might end in ED. How else do you sand? Sanded? Could be woodworking, maybe. I like an ED ending. Scheduled deliveries, and then you get probably something ending in TION, maybe L. Figure skating move. What would this be for 24 down? What BrieandBaskets.com curates? I don't know what that is. Is it time to start thinking about a hint? We're 41 minutes in. I feel like I made a lot of good progress on this one. Enchilada is made with a corn tortilla, usually. Let's try I lose. It's just an admission that you make that is unfortunate because you lost. Picnics. Upper chamber. Atric? Brie and Baskets could provide picnics. They could cater picnics, maybe. Let's What's 45 down? It's in much stained glass. Okay, that's maybe that's tin. Okay, upper chamber is an attic in your house. Yes, all right. Sylvia Plath. A follower is an ist. 45 down. Tin is probably in stained glass. Racing cars and picnics. Picnics does make sense. Okay, so what is this? Venerable figure skating move. I'm going to guess Yoko Ono for the visionary artist. Is it some kind of spin? A spin is a figure skating thing. A set spin? I haven't heard that used in figure skating before, but I don't really watch a lot of figure skating. Big thing in a hole. Big thing in a hole. Posse, essentially. We got an OC here at the end of 17 across. Collaborative cloud creation. I don't know about 2. I kind of like an ATE ending for develop a crush. Kind of like open as the beginning of a broad-minded approach. But it could be wrong. Don't know what 17 across has. Collaborative cloud creation. Small thing in a hole. Big thing in a hole. Some kind of option, an open option. Keep your options open. The conclusion of many scheduled. I'm thinking of the like a standing ovation at the end of a scheduled speech. It doesn't fit, but it's something like that. A benediction, what? Okay, I think I'm going to have to use a hint. Where's the most productive place to get one? Develop a crush. What, is there something I could look up, maybe? Not really. Collaborative cloud creation. Small thing in a hole. So I want to reveal a word. I'd like, if I'm going to reveal something, I want to reveal something that I could look up online, but I think these are all too misleading for that. Maybe cable transmission medium. Let's see if this is HD TV or in HD. Reveal the word. Axon. Okay, maybe if I Googled cable transmission methods, Axon might show up. Is that part of the electronics, or is that a brand in broadcasting cable TV? Okay, but we get an X here for 15 across. Broad-minded approach. EX. Collaborative cloud creation. Small thing in a hole. An ant would live in a hole in the ground, possibly. You pre-treat as a stain. Could it be dirt? Pre-treatment, yeah, that's probably laundry. One down is vast. Mega. Develop a crush to mad make. Not getting any of these. So a big thing in a hole. I looked up axon. I haven't looked up anything else yet, have I? I'm going to reveal this woodworking word because I don't think I'm going to get that. Inlaid. Yeah, that is a term from woodworking. Is this gorilla something for... No, collaborative cloud creation. Could it be a knot? X, broad-minded approach. Big thing in a hole. See, essentially. Okay, I think we're going to have to go for a third hint. Masticate is to chew, to crush your food with your teeth. Okay. I'll allow it, I guess. So maybe, yeah, we're going back to laundry here for a pre-treatment target. Let's do spot. Expansion could be expand your thinking. Take a broad-minded approach, maybe. Blank line, tan line. Goon something. Scheduled delivery of a baby could be a cesarean section, a C-section. Okay. An ace in the hole, that's a phrase from poker, right? So that would be a big thing in a hole. Posse, or your... what? I don't know. In the bargain, two. Is enchilada wrong? A posse is a group of... Going back to the posse that would chase down a bank robber or something. They are your... Maybe they're aides. Oh, this might be Google Doc. Tagline, yeah, that works. Okay, Google Doc is a collaborative cloud creation. Aides are your assistants, your helpers, your posse. And D will finish the puzzle. Or not. Let's check the puzzle. Check all. Check. Oh, yeah, I didn't understand SOD, so it is let out. Loosen? Gendered issue. Your issue is your progeny, your children, and a son would be a gendered part of your issue, a male progeny. There we go. Solve the puzzle. Okay, so 3 reveals. I revealed axon, masticate, and inlaid. So obviously I had the most trouble with this section. And I just thought I just was not getting SOD as gendered issue. So I didn't really think about this last letter for let out. I put loosed. as in you loosed an arrow. Yeah, to loosen makes sense, and son, that makes more sense for gendered issues. So 3 reveals, 1 error. So again, not a strong showing, not as well as I did last week. So we're kind of regressing to the mean of my poor performance from around over the last month or so. So maybe last week was a blip, but I'll keep trying. I really enjoy doing this puzzle. It's a good challenge for me. It's difficult to figure out, but I've been doing crosswords for a long time, so it's not like I have to learn any new skill. I just have to think and apply what I've learned from doing crosswords in different ways. So I really enjoy it for that reason. I'll keep doing it, and I keep recording it as kind of a scrapbook for myself. And we'll just keep doing it. Of course, you're welcome to watch and join and comment if you want. If you've done this puzzle, let me know how you did. And if maybe you struggled in the same places I did, or if you struggled in different places. So please come back to my channel for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.